I didn't realize the live already is open. All right. Let's just get right into it. Okay, recording, check. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. All right. Oh, is the streaming the right thing, right? Okay, perfect. All right. Let's get started right away. Finally finished my final exam for the semester. So, I'm actually done. I'm done. That was the last thing I've been telling you guys. Like I promised you guys that it was gonna be after my exams. I was gonna be locked in. So you already know I'm already back. We're locked in. Hey Ty, I see you. First one. I see you. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So first of all, no trade for me today. I don't know. I know I'm not the only one, right? That thinks it's been moving like trash lately. Am I the only one? Maybe it's just me, huh, guys? Maybe it's just me. But I don't think so. First like, hey, damn, trying to steal your spot, Candy, Ty. Kelly's trying to steal your spot. But I feel like I'm the only one, maybe. In the sense of like I don't know, it just hasn't been moving how I wanted to. It did do, like, how do I explain? Like in general, it's been doing what I wanted. I already told you guys that I wanted to see Tuesday move to a new low. This was the low, perfect. Form the low of the week, perfect. Buy model, perfect. Like that's all fine. But whenever I'm like just looking in between the charts, I mean, this is just not clean to me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just me. Like, what is this, bro? Like, what is this? There's nothing here for me today. And then we had the huge pump in the end in the PM session, but it's like, yeah, but we already messed. Like, we already like that's the whole day basically. Like for me, that's just not ideal. Um, that's the way I've been kind of seeing it. Is that like, hey, this is not like ideal at all. I mean, look at the AM session. Just look at this. This is terrible. It didn't do anything. It's literally trash. Like, I would not trade this at all. But like, if you look on the higher time frames, I mean, it's doing exactly what I said. It's just everything lower than the lower higher time frames just sucks. That's just what I've been. First 100 likes, W. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any of you guys been doing with the same things? How's this music looking, by the way? Let's try that. Can you guys even hear me? I just realized. I don't know, like, is that too loud? Can you guys hear me? You know what? Let me get my phone. What am I doing? I can just listen to myself. You guys can hear me though, right? Good enough. Not too loud, not too quiet. TikTok, they updated their app, so I'm not sure how this looks, how this sounds. Can hear you clearly. Perfect. All right. But yeah, back to this. I don't know. That's just me personally, like what I've been noticing. And today wasn't even like a terrible day in the sense of like again higher time frame. Like the one thing I wanted to see was a sweep of some sort of low between a divergence between ES and NQ, but we just barely again barely missed it. So if I look here, like you can see ES just barely missed it by like what 4 ticks. I mean that's just 1 point, literally 1 point. And then the Dow Jones did end up forming the divergence by itself. Dow Jones looks clean. Am I the only? Well, not even clean, clean, but it looks a lot better. Am I the only one? I don't know, guys. Maybe trading the Dow Jones is the method. I mean, look at that. Respect to the 4 hour displacement. It made an inversion, but also I would have on the higher time frames the interrupt the fair value gap, right? I mean, sheesh. Let's look at this risk. What is this? I guess a 1-to-1, a little bit more than a 1-to-1. This is like the only like would have taken you like a couple hours to hit TP. Would have taken you literally like 3 hours to hit TP. But I mean, it would have worked out. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one thinking about this. What do you guys think? Because I don't know. It's just like, look, I even drew out a plan. I said I wanted it to form the SMT with ES, wanted it to sweep the low, but it just never did that. And then it literally has like a huge pump at what 110. Like, what even is this? Like, this doesn't even make sense. And now we're just chopping around. I 3, guess longs after 3 weren't the worst idea, but I don't know. That's just me. I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm being honest. Damn, hella bots just joined. What do you guys? I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one. I mean, I'm not like frustrated, like mad, like oh man, like market sucks lately. Like it's not like that. But it is like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this market movement lately. It's just not. This just isn't it, bro. If I'm being honest, there's no setups here for me. That's why it's partially why I've taken the last week off. Also because, like I said, I have a lot of exams, which I just finished up finally. But been busy lately. But also like there's just kind of almost nothing to talk about. Like what do you want me to talk about? We didn't do anything. Like we moved up, yes. Like I can say, oh well, the structure's a clear buy model. We had a clear reversal on Tuesday, the manipulation day of the week, perfect. A distribution into Wednesdays and Thursday. Like yeah, you can say that, but it's like yeah, but there's no entries. At least not for me, right? AM session just didn't do anything. Am I Jewish, bro? What kind of question is that? No, but also like, why do you care? What a market lately. I'm 14, study trading for 3 months. Demo. When do I start? 3 months demo. I would say just do another few months of demo. 3 more months probably. The money you're up doesn't matter because anybody can make money on demo, but it's the consistency you're looking for. You know, is your win rate, your RR, your emotions, right? All those things. Those are what you should be more looking at. Do I use fibs for entries? Sometimes, sometimes. Here's the chart colors for you, not you. Here's the gray that I use. Can you see that on TikTok? Yeah. There's the TikTok or the background, and then here's the candle greens. But yeah, I don't know. I use fibs sometimes, not really to be honest. I never really understood the. Not like I don't understand them, but like I don't know, it just never really fit in that well. Where do I even start? You can start paper trading, bro. Bang in for creep. I'll just call you bang in. Um, you can just download this app, TradingView. You can connect what is called paper trading. It allows you to practice for free. You see all the practice tests. I show you guys this all the time, so I'll show you again. Right? You can just click add order, right? It's just like real trading, but right there, boom, TP, stop loss, right? Fill me in. It's a good way to get started without risking real money. You can close position. There you go. Just like normal trading. Can you check out AAOI? Sure, I could look at it, I guess. What is this? I have no idea what this is. You were waiting for that low? Yeah, I was, Joe. All day, bro. Well, I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even looking at the charts this morning. I had an exam right when markets usually popping. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go do that instead. Had to go finish my final exam, but I'm done. No more school, bro. I'm so happy. Finally, it's summertime. Like I really liked like the hold up, bro. What is with these bots, bro? I really like the I really like the structure overall, right? I love that we swept this daily low here. I'll clear out all the drawings. Love this daily low being swept on NQ. If you look at ES, all right, I love the sweep of the daily lows. I like how if we go to YM, it actually swept out, I think, a different low. No, it didn't. I'm tripping. All right, back to NQ. For sure, I do like that, though. Love this, right? Love the sweep there. The Tuesday being the low of the week, perfect. Manipulation day, perfect. But literally everything else sucks. There's just, I mean, what is this AM session today? Just look at today. There's nothing here. It's terrible. And then you just get these big old candles, like boom, out of nowhere. It's like, what the heck? That's why this week I've been very, very hands off. On the monthly time frame, it's bullish. Yeah, we've been bullish for a long time, bro. Since like April. And we're going into June. That's what, 2 straight months? It's literally been basically 2 straight months of just green. We haven't done really any retracements whatsoever. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, what is that? 30-point jump? Light 30 point, or 30%, sorry. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, theoretically, like, it's doing what I said. If you guys were here last week on Sunday, or this Sunday, earlier this week, I told you guys that, like, yeah, Monday should roughly accumulate, which it kind of did. It didn't really do much. It took out, like, the same low it made, right? Just taking out its own highs and lows. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's about what I expected, if I'm being honest, right? But Monday did all right. Tuesday, right? I told you guys lower prices. form the low of the week. Like, okay, yeah, I did that. If you could tell this one red. Like, okay, Wednesday and Thursday, I told you guys should be very bullish. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're bullish. But there's been literally zero trades. There's been zero trade with even with the market structure doing what you want, it's still not it doesn't mean much. So that's kind of, that's today's video. You can call market structure, but that doesn't mean you're going to take a lot of trades. How about that? What do you guys think about that for today's video? Sorry I haven't been very active. I've been meaning to hop more on the streams and the videos and stuff, but just haven't had the time. But now I got the time. I told you guys two streams a day starting tomorrow on top of daily videos, daily recaps, all that type of stuff. What model do I trade? It's a quarterly theory model, Zen. So you wait for your bias to align, right? You wait for the manipulation move. You enter off. I use IFEGs, below midnight open, right? That type of stuff. It's very, very SMT heavy, though, I would say. But there's been no real strong ones, so that's why I haven't taken any trades. What broker do I need to trade for gold US dollar? You need a Forex broker, Dangle Welds? I got no clue. Angelo Welds. D'Angelo. Not Dangle. Oh my gosh. D'Angelo. I don't know which one of these is Forex, though. You're going to have to kind of do your own research there. But it's one of these is fine. Bro, I was like, Dangle. I was like, what kind of name is Dangle? And then I looked at it again. It's like, oh, it's D'Angelo. Oops. Whatever. This is how you know, bro, my brain's fried. All these finals got my brains fried. I use SMT, FEG, entry on lower. Honestly, perfect setups for me. Yeah, that's fire. Which one of those is best for LARPing? I think the best one for LARPing, H, is the one where you go in other people's lives and just be weird. I think that's the best one. Which you're already doing, bro, so 10 out of 10. I'm just kidding. Seriously, some people are so funny. For this bull run, when we were chopped for months, I said I was going to make so much money going. Yeah, I know. I've been waiting on this. It's been all right. It's been good. Alchemy Markets and Awanda. It's good for Forex. Yeah, I got no clue. You're going to have to ask other people about that. I don't trade Forex. Damn, chill. I know, bro. I'm just messing with you guys. Hey, you guys be saying some... It's not you, but, man, some of you guys can't take nothing. You be dishing it. Some people be dishing it, but can't take it. But at least you seem to have a good enough time about it. Balancing trading at school is genuinely way so yeah, it's hard, bro. I feel you. I haven't been streaming all week. Literally all week. I haven't done anything really. I think have I even taken a trade? I don't even think so. Let me go back on my dashboard. I think I took one break-even trade. Like literally one break-even trade this whole week. And I wasn't even looking at the chart. I just set it and then left it and then it went break-even. But literally like it's been crazy. But it's cool. I'm not tripping because class is over, bro. I just took my final test today. I'm done. Gotta go enjoy my summer, but I told you guys we'll be here most of summer. Yeah, there is hella people H, especially lately. I don't know. I had like a good run where a month or two didn't have a single person coming in being weird. Then hella people just asking weird questions. Like, guys, be normal, please. How long you been trading for? About 4 years now, Sam. What strategy? It's quarterly theory. Strats. Concepts with ICT. My model is normally during 10 a.m., but I got class. I feel you. I remember when I was in high school and I tried to trade, I'd have to be on like the Chromebooks and stuff. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm just glad they never blocked it. I remember I like always felt like they'd block it. But yeah. Like this week hasn't been bad. I've been telling you. I told you guys this earlier in the stream. I was saying like it's not bad in the sense of like the higher time frames. I already told you guys like kind of what I wanted to see there, right? With Tuesday being the low of the week, like okay, Wednesday and Thursday mostly bullish, like okay. But I don't know. I haven't found any entries whatsoever. None that I like. Which I'm not worried about. Because like I said last week, if you guys were here last week, last week was a banger. Last week was great. I loved last week. Right? Same idea where we had Tuesday make the low of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, continuation, very bullish. So last week was chill. That's why this week I'm like, whatever. Like, it's cool. We're just going to stay hands off as long as we have to. If you get 6 figs a month, will I drop out? Nah, I'm not going to drop out. Why would I drop out? I got 1 year left. All I have is 2 more semesters and I'm done. I got to graduate. Maybe if I get like, some good money, 6 figs a month, I'll probably just stick with this. But I got to make a lot of money. Like, you guys don't know, health insurance, right? Retirement, you gotta save for all those things. So I gotta be making a lot of money. Can I start with $2? I'm gonna be honest, bro. You can start practicing and learning how to trade, but to actually make money off trading, nah, you can't make any money with $2, bro. I don't know any way. You need at least like 50 to 100 to start making money. Now, if you want to practice, you know, if you want to practice trading, that's one thing. You can do that for sure, for free. All you gotta do is download TradingView, click paper trading, click connect, and then you can trade for free. But it doesn't make you real money. It's just practice. It's a good way to start though. Yeah, get funded. Yeah, I always recommend fundeds, but I mean $2 you can't even get a funded account. Like you can't get anything. Best case scenario, hopefully win a giveaway. What you think about gold right now? Gold? Let's look at it. I haven't looked at gold in so long. Gold, gold, gold. Let's look on the daily chart. What was the last thing I noted? The last thing that I had noted was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I said I wanted it to continue higher. It actually hasn't been moving much higher, so I guess I was wrong on that little piece right there. I just said I wanted to move higher, and we had like a little bit of a move higher, but it hasn't really done much since then. But I don't trade gold, so let me see if it looks any better though than freaking NQ, bro. NQ's been so trash lately. Nah, it doesn't even. It doesn't look much better, to be honest. Oh, the 1 hour looks a lot better. Nice movement, but still not ideal. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is lately. Has there been some news or something? Am I like I feel like I'm out of the loop because I've been so locked in on school. Iran war. Like, is there something I'm missing here? Let me check. No news, right? Like, has anything happened? President Trump said Wednesday will do whatever I want him to do. Oh, damn. Let's see. Has threatened to push the war beyond the region. Nothing I'm really seeing that's too crazy. Like, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing words, but I'm not seeing actual action here. I'm not seeing anything crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah, no news, right? At least we're getting out of all-time highs. We're not even that far away from all. Like, if we were moving lower, I'd say like, oh, that's something. But we're still only like what? 200 points away. I mean, half some of these candles are like 100 points. I mean, that's pretty much nothing. I mean, look at this, just this 10-minute move. That's literally 200 points right there in 10 minutes in a PM session at a random time too, you know? Exactly, Zin. That's what I was waiting on today. I was looking for a sweep. Like, I don't mind us being super bullish at all-time highs and just longing like for the next like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or however long it's gonna continue. But what I don't like is when we just have these ridiculous like pumps and then just don't do anything with it. Like this. Like, this is just ridiculous. Or like candles like this. Like 11:13 in the morning, bro, and we just casually jump 60 points in less than a minute. Like, what the heck? Like, we have quote unquote sweeps, right? Like, we swept out the 930 lows, but then it's like, yeah, but where's the high time frame narrative? There's nothing. And the number one thing I don't like about trading this is we'll leave super stacked lows like this. You guys see that? Like, all these just chops. Like, this is beautiful if we came and swept it, but we don't. We'll just leave it there for like ever until like I don't even know when. So that's kind of annoying too. It's like, whatever, I guess we'll just leave it here. Anyways, we should be hitting all-time highs fairly soon, I would assume. I sincerely doubt we're going to be bearish anytime. Like, this is still very bullish. All the 4 hour fair value gaps are being respected, right? I mean, here, like, we're still bullish. We just made an order block. I would assume we come into this sometime tomorrow or something like that, right? Pick on the 1 hour, same thing, right? Zoom in a little bit here. All the hourly fair value gaps are being respected. Like, it's still bullish. It's just slow. It's just not how I like it. Right, this 15-minute, we just tapped into it at 3 p.m., right? Just did this right now. This is actually probably the best trade you could have taken today. Is at 3. After 3, when we do respect that 15-minute order block, or 15-minute fair value gaps, I would assume that the longs here are probably the best bet, but look how choppy it is. It's the end of the day, you know? You still don't really want to take too many trades there. Like, I would, where's this? This is a breakaway gap. I would assume, like, we're halfway point here. I wouldn't even got filled in here because I would always put at the halfway point. Stop loss here. Like, it wouldn't even fill me in. Still not a bad idea, though. How long does day trading actually take until you start making like 40, 50K a month? Oh, bro, that's pretty difficult to do. K Exotic. I think it will take a few years at least. At least a few years to make that type of money, like 5 years. And that's if you're pretty good, you know. Like I'm cool with just 10, you know. 10K is a lot. I feel like 10K is very doable. Like it really doesn't. Not like it doesn't take much, but like you can definitely get 10K a month a lot quicker than you can 40, 50K. Now, that's a lot. 3 break evens, you're still up $500 from just partials. Good stuff, bro. That's fire. Yeah, break evens, you just gotta go for it. I've seen videos of like people who don't go break even, and then it's like, you know, I got in at 29,343 longs. 29,343. Where's that? 343 here. Oh, I see. Not bad, not bad. That's a good fill. Maybe I should be realistic. What about 10K? Yeah, 10K is still take you probably around 3 years. It'll still take you a few years. It depends. Like, I don't know. I would say like it's not hard to learn, right? Like everybody knows about pretty much the same thing. Like you go to anyone that trades, you ask them what's a fair value gap, what's an SMT, what's order flow, what's this, what's that. Pretty much everybody knows almost all the strategies out there. Opening range break, like you can name anything, everybody knows it. But it's the I would say it's the mindset that stops most people, like the mental things, right? The ability to deal with losses, right? The ability to walk away, those are what takes a lot of time. And for the average person, that takes a lot of time to work on. Someone with no knowledge at all, would it still work to just buy low and sell high? I mean, theoretically, yeah. That's what we're all trying to really do. I know people that make 40, 50, 2 to 3 years in. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's always going to be outliers. I would say, though, if you look at the vast majority of people who end up making any type of money, it's a lot. It takes a lot more than 2, 3 years. This green, Devon is this green here. 60% on this color. But yeah, I would say psychology holds most people back. For us. Like, could you imagine if you guys were always had a clear mind and always were like locked in? You guys would probably be pretty good traders. Just with the knowledge you have. Don't even learn anything new. Don't even like add a new things to your strat. Just having the clear mind to like do this would probably bump all of your guys' win rate by a lot. All your TP, like everything would be bumped up by a lot. Can you invest and do day trading? Yeah, you can do both. There's nothing to stop you from doing both. But yeah, psychology I think is definitely the biggest thing. Like, oops, what the heck? What just happened to my chart? Okay, there you go. Anyways, I was gonna say like I said, all of you guys know. I mean, if I asked all of you guys, can you name your strategy? Like, you guys can all explain your own strategies pretty well, right? All of you guys will be able to understand why or how you take your trades. But the issue is always like, okay, but can you execute when the time comes? Can you handle the losses? Can you handle, right? These certain things that happen. And so I would say that that is the biggest game change. Like being profitable is honestly 90% like just you against you. And do we have to make the chart on our own? Well, you'll get the candlesticks. Like it'll have a default look, you know? I can show you, I think, if I just open up a new oops. If I just open up a new layout, I'll show you what the default one looks like. Oh, never mind, I guess not. I don't pay for TradingView Premium, so I can't show you. But it's just ugly. Like it looks ugly, but it's the same thing. You just have to decorate it how you like it. AI trading versus manual trading. AI trading just doesn't really exist right now. Maybe in the future, but they kind of I mean they have AI trading to an extent, but it's just not what people think it is. What I learned over time is 20% strat. Yeah, for sure, Devin. I honestly agree. I think it might even be 90-10 at some points. Cuz it's true, right? Like me personally, like my trading leveled up like crazy whenever I was able to just say like, you know what, I'm not going to trade today, or if I take a loss to be able to say like, you know what, I don't need to keep trading, I'm done, right? Just those little details fix your trading by like multiple magnitudes, orders of magnitude. That's what I wanted to say. It's true. That's what I think. Like I could always be like, no, it's a strategy, and then charge you guys, to charge a course or whatever, something stupid, and be like, no, follow my strategy. It's your strategy that's messing you up. But mental is different. Like I think it really is mental. That's something you can't teach. I mean, you can to an extent, but not really. And that's kind of what I'm focusing on. I want to focus on like the mental aspect, right? Both inside and outside of trading. What are the top 5 books or YouTubers can I watch or read to learn as a beginner? Books, I'm not too sure. There's a few good books out there. People have their own recommendations. I don't really recommend any books because a lot of the times it's just stuff you can learn online for free anyways. You don't need to pay to read a book. But YouTubers is also another thing. I would just say you can watch almost anybody. They all have something of value to teach you. But the number one thing to just be skeptical of is what they're selling you. A lot of them will try to sell you like a course or like this indicator or this X, Y, and Z that like just to beware of the salesman, right? If they're trying to sell you something, I would take it with a grain of salt, right? Everyone's selling you something. They'll try to tell you, no, my way is the best way. No, this way is the best way. No, if you do it how I do it, pay me $100 and I'll tell you, right? But for the most part, you can watch anybody, right? There's some good YouTube. Like ICT makes good videos, right? I watch his videos. Um, who else have I watched? I don't know. I don't think any of the guys I watched even make content anymore, if I'm being honest. It's been a few years. Oops. I don't know why my tab's open. But yeah, that's just me personally. At what stage should I get it funded? After you've already gotten a good amount of experience with the paper trading, sorry. So like a couple months after you start paper trading, I would say is the best time. Like a lot of you guys come to me and you're like, "Oh, like should I start?" Here's one thing I'll say. Here's one piece of advice I'll tell you guys that I think makes a lot of difference for you guys. If you're paper trading or if you're demo trading, don't tell me your P&L, right? Because with paper trading, all it's like some of you guys come in your paper trading, you're like, "Oh, I'm up 50K." I'm like, "Yeah, with what leverage? With like 50K tells me nothing. Anybody can make 50K. I'll show you guys right now how easy it is to make 50K paper trading. Watch this. Connect. Make a new account. $100,000 or $1 million, whatever. Like it's so easy to try to make 50K just spamming like full porting longs, right? Or with leverage that's unrealistic. I wanted to you guys got to like look at your data, like your analytics. Say, "Okay, what's your win rate?" "Well, I win about 60% of my trades." "Okay, that's good. That's a high win rate." "What's your RR?" "Oh, well my RR is around 1.2." "Okay, fine, perfect." Those are the data you guys need to understand. And you need a large sample size. I'm talking like months of data you need to collect. A lot of you guys will try to rush it. You'll make like 20K just 2 3 weeks off paper trading because you basically full ported in every trade, and then you're like, "Oh, what the heck? Like this isn't that easy." It's like, yeah, bro, because you didn't do it right. Like I learned a lot of you guys don't actually know how to paper trade properly, and it's not a diss, right? It's not to say you guys don't know anything, right? I mean, I'm sure I was that way too. I remember my first paper trading account. I made like 10K because I went in like 10 minis, right? And I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be easy." It was not that easy. I'll tell you that. Spoiler alert, it was not that easy. So yeah, a couple months I would say, at least 6 months. Is it as hard as people say it is in the beginning? In the beginning, honestly, no. The beginning's the easiest part. A lot of people think it's very easy in the beginning, and then later on it gets harder. And I think that's how it is. I think that's more accurate. Like in the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like yeah, it's easy, bro. You'll probably make a lot of money off paper trading. But once you start switching onto real accounts, that's when it's not so easy. Did you take a trade today? I did not, Brunelli, Matteo. I did not take a trade today. I was looking at the AM session and just nothing happened, bro. Nothing happened in the AM session for me. I don't know about you guys, but I would not trade this. If you just look at the 15-minute candles, right? I mean, literally nothing. There's nothing there. Just wick. So I didn't take anything today. I actually I haven't done much trading at all lately. Just like it's just been like I've just been busy.